$12,000 actually cost one of my relationships, because my whole interest in, let's say, more normal things, what we previously then enjoyed really to the fullest, that actually disappeared like snow in front of the sun over time. And if I would have done it, maybe had the way it is described in the book, every 30 days another scroll of it's called the scrolls. Well, but still, now that I talk about it, probably I'm gonna do it again. This is the thing, the greatest salesman, OG man, you know. And the thing is, there's a pre-story about a rich guy and a couple of other guys. They're getting into business. I don't even read the pre-story, because, you know, I'm looking for the value, straight away to the value. The 10 scrolls, I think you can even dump the intro story. But yeah, if you think I'm totally wrong, then just drop it in the comments. Maybe you say, yeah, then you miss the whole context of it. But I think the scrolls are so valuable, you don't even need fucking pre-story. But that's my personal opinion. Maybe you can prove me totally wrong and say, yeah, because I read the same book, the Greatest Salesman, and this is I learned from the pre-story. So yeah, if you want, jump in. I'm always listening to feedback. The only thing that I'm not responding to is hate comments, which are very, very, very a minimal amount. But you know, I talked about this I think 3 vlogs ago about one post I made, and yeah, here and there some extreme right people, of course, hidden behind their no, I would say a laptop, but behind a mobile phone, and one group probably, they said that I'm Chinese. And let me also tell you this, I'm adopted, I'm raised in Holland by white people, whiter than most people over here. I'm also saying this every time, and this is towards, let's say, the more extreme rights who think that they need to express their hate towards me. I think and it's not about that I feel like a victim, but I don't feel that I deserve this, because yeah, that's also, deserving is also maybe not the right word. I think in general you should not getting in the hating game, because when you hate other people, let's say with any knowledge behind their behavior, you know, that is, you close the doors of opportunity. Because, you know, let's assume people who are in a hating game, they have to work for their bosses and I don't know what, but instead of sending me hate things, you know, send me a message. Can we do a dinner, and can you explain me how to do this, because I don't have the money to pay you? Of course I would, because I like to talk with people who actually have the balls to reach out, asking for value, providing the value. Oh, wait a minute, see, now I'm getting to the point where I actually started with this vlog, so maybe that's a good time also to close this vlog, because I also know I go from topic to topic and I close it in the other one. I know, but let's say it like this, very judgmental to myself. I know I have to improve this, and I'm trying to focus on this really, really, really. But because I'm so excited about a lot of topics, and or I also believe that life in general is not focused on one topic. When it's about succeeding in life or feeling fulfilled, you can make you know, I know people, they claim that they're rich, they make 10 grand a month, feeling very cocky, never give respect until they receive it, very, very close-minded. I also don't believe that the people really, really genuinely happy the way they actually try to announce it on the social media by sharing all kind of holiday pictures, by showing, look, now I eat pizza in Greece. Do you like it? Yes, like. And then they get angry at their fucking cousin. Hey, you didn't like my post. You saw that I ate in fucking Greece, and I don't know those islands. I never went over there. But anyway, some people think it's interesting. because they have to escape reality. People like me, if you follow my vlogs, I just live where I want. I'm not going on holidays. Holidays are for amateurs. Oh, yeah, but along the way I talk now, and I'm gonna excuse myself for this, it's a little bit to polarize the people, you know. Maybe just those people who have a little bit a tougher skin, they would say, oh, there is a point that I could maybe consider. As some people say, yeah, Dylan, it's very judgmental, there are a lot of rich people going on holiday. Yes, but you're not super wealthy. I am also not super wealthy. I am just enjoying a life of extreme freedom. Now I'm in an upscaling phase of everything, all the processes, and I'm sharing those scenarios along the way, because now the how do you say this, the fundamentals are laid down, built over the past years, since I lost the last time pretty much everything again. Circumstances, dumbass decisions, mainly my dumbass decisions are mainly because I handled from the heart, believing that people do what they say they're gonna do, believe that their skills were like this, believing that they're so dedicated as me. No, and that is the reason why I'm sharing the red flags. There is nothing in my vlogs what is meant to say those people are bad, you are bad, you're this and this. No, I'm just showing you a little bit the way. And not only this, also yeah, sharing my own shortcomings, my own experiences, my own vision that I actually now formulated from it, because and it's not about that I live in the past, but I just evaluate everything and then try to do it better. Because if you don't evaluate yourself and then you make the same mistake over and over, which I did, again, I'm guilty of this, but not anymore. Now I'm 46. When I was younger, I was a total lunatic, trust me. And maybe a lot of 46-year-old farts like myself, they would also say, Tada, you should actually build a family and sing songs around the Christmas tree at Christmas, instead of drinking with the homeless people and try to make those people happy. Yeah, maybe you're right, but that's not over here. And for this, I don't need, but I would like to have a very open-minded, let's say, soulmate, spouse. And the thing is, I'm also not settling very quickly. I'm also not acting like a, and the fact that I'm willing to put in the work doesn't mean that I am like labeled as a simp. No, I understand women have a whole spectrum of abundance. They can get laid whenever they want. They're probably gonna send now a message now when they on the Instagram, probably they're receiving all kind of dick pics and all that kind of stuff. They just, for them it's Candyland. Instagram is insane. For me, if I do a little bit of percentage of that, I'm good. So I understand the numbers game. Let's say women do this amount. If you can get 10% of what women normally do, you act like a woman. You know, and some people also ask me when it's about the dating thing. I'm not going too deep into it, but you know what? I start acting like a woman. And it's not that I'm acting like a bitch. No, just with this open mindset that nobody, you cannot claim anybody. You want to leave people in their own value, you know, that they go out with their girls and giggle and all that kind of stuff. Like I always say, you know, all my exes, they cannot say he never let me get out. You know, I had since I was 30, I had a very long relationship also once. That girl could do whatever the fuck she wanted. She even called me sometimes in the morning. Then she ended up in a hotel with her friends and I don't know what. And I don't believe she ever cheated. And it's not about believing, you know, we talked about it also multiple times. The thing is, then you might think, yeah, well, now she's an ex, so it didn't work out. Yeah, well, I can go a little bit deeper in this, and it was not because of that. It was totally because of other reasons. We left the country and things went a little bit bananas over there. But it doesn't matter. It's all part of the process. And you know what I always say when things are finished, like relationships, I always say I'm gonna be better for the next one, because I learned, I evaluate. You know, maybe I could have said this a little bit different. Maybe you know, there's a lot of things I also do wrong, but every time, and this is a numbers game. You know, also that's why I also really don't believe when people, you know, have this. I met her when she was 16, and now we are 36, and we